I'm Akira Hoshino. I like someone in my office that's...
Hoshino-kun, the manager asked us to go on a business trip day after tomorrow. Finish all the work you need to do day after tomorrow and the day after that by tomorrow.
Shizuka Aragaki, my boss. What? By tomorrow?
Don't give me that face. I don't like it either.
I didn't mean...
Anyway, the manager asked for us, so we have no right to say no. Be aware and get prepared.
Yes. I was just surprised at the impossible schedule. I wasn't complaining about going on a business trip with Aragaki-san. I like Aragaki-san, but she has no feelings for me. She always gives me hard work, and the way she speaks to me is cool. Maybe she doesn't like me. I want Aragaki-san to think highly of me, so I try hard even when she asks me to do impossible work.
Can you do it?
Yes. 2 days later, I went on a business trip with Aragaki-san. The meeting went well.
Good work. It was a very important meeting, so I'm glad it went well without any problems.
I wasn't sure if I was the right person to accompany you. I'm happy that I didn't let you down.
You're good, but you're too modest. Some people might find you sarcastic, so you need to be careful.
I'm sorry. Oh no, did I sound sarcastic?
This is the hotel we're staying at tonight.
Okay. It's old, so it's a bit dim.
We have reservations. I'm Aragaki from Neko Company.
Yes, 2 single rooms. We've got your reservations. Wow, the manager's good. The manager made reservations for us. Of course there isn't an incident where only 1 room was booked and we have to stay in the same room. Hey, did you know that there's a parlor ghost in this hotel?
What? A parlor ghost?
Yes, so it's rumored that sometimes you can hear a child walking around.
A parlor ghost is said to bring luck and happiness, right? I want to be happy too.
Why don't we leave some snacks for it? Aragaki-san?
It's nothing.
What's going on? Why is she holding my jacket? Okay, then I'm going this way.
Yeah,
Well, do you want this room?
whichever is fine by me.
Then, will you let go of my jacket, please? I can't get in the room.
Hoshino-kun,
Yes.
now that we're on a business trip together, don't you think we should stay in the same room?
What? What are you talking about? Is there a reason for us to stay in the same room when we have 2 rooms?
I know, but, if you want to talk about work, I'm happy to listen. I'm your boss, after all, you know.
No, I can't stay all night with Aragaki-san without losing myself. I just can't. We're colleagues, but I don't think it's right for a man and a woman to stay at the same room.
We shouldn't be talking here, so let's just get inside.
Aragaki-san. What's wrong, Aragaki-san?
Is there someone inside?
What? No.
Are you sure? Look carefully. Do you see something like a shadow of a child?
Huh? Are you worried about the parlor ghost that we heard about in the front of the elevator?
No! Don't say its name. It's gonna come.
Wow, Aragaki-san is hugging me. Aragaki-san, a parlor ghost is like a spirit that brings good luck to the family, so it's not a bad ghost. There's nothing to worry about. It can be rude to be afraid of it.
But there must be something, and they just think it's a parlor ghost, but maybe it's not.
You get scared so easily.
Don't laugh! I can't be alone. Don't you ever leave me alone.
What?
Stay with me, please.
I can't say no to this. I can't say no, but it's hard. Aragaki-san was always cool, but she got scared so easily. She wouldn't go to her room, let alone let go of my jacket. Aragaki-san, are you sure you're gonna stay here?
course I am. I just can't be alone.
But I can't take a shower when you're here.
It's okay. I'll go to the bathroom with you when you take a shower. I can manage if I can see you.
No. That's not okay for me. I'll give up taking a shower, but this bed is single, you know. What are we gonna do when we go to sleep?
We can sleep on a single-sized bed if I can stay really close to you.
Wait, that's just impossible.
Huh? Why? You can sleep as usual. I'll just stay in this side and cling to you.
I can't sleep like that.
Why not?
Because I like you. I'm more dangerous to you than a parlor ghost. I want to tell her that, but I can't. Excuse me. I want to go to the bathroom first. No, you can't come inside.
You can leave the door open.
I don't want that.
Oh, no! Hoshino-kun!
Oh no. Should we check out this hotel and look for another? No, she wouldn't agree to sleeping alone even if we went to another hotel. Aragaki-san, are you okay?
Yeah.
I can't leave her alone like this. Okay, I'll stay with you all night, so please don't cry anymore.
Will you stay with me?
Yes.
Then, will you hold my hand while I go to the bathroom?
What?
Thank you, Hoshino-kun. You saved me.
Sure.
Let's get some sleep. It's getting late. We should at least lie down and get some rest.
If you feel safe holding hands, we can continue to hold hands. You can sleep on the bed. I'll sleep on the floor.
What? Why don't we sleep on the bed together?
No, we shouldn't.
What? You don't like me that much.
Huh?
I know. I can be tough, especially on you, so you don't have a good impression of me. You didn't want to come on this business trip with me, and you don't want me clinging to you just because I'm afraid of the parlor ghost.
Wait, please calm down, Aragaki-san.
I depend on you, Hoshino-kun, because you always finish your tasks even when I give you one that seems impossible. I probably depend on you too much, but our department doesn't work without you. I'm glad that you were the one who accompanied me today to the important meeting. We had to stay in this hotel, but I'm grateful that you were here with me.
So she doesn't hate me. Well, if you're okay, please.
What?
We're on a business trip, so I promise I won't do anything to you. But I've been in love with you for a long time. So if you're okay with that, please, come.
I'm here.
Good. Then you're not afraid anymore, are you? Sleep well.
Okay.
I got myself into this situation. Am I an idiot? I can never go to sleep tonight.
Your words. Do you really mean it?
What?
If I tell you that I'm in love with you too, does it mean that we love each other?
What? Huh? She's asleep? Next morning, I couldn't sleep at all. Aragaki-san seemed so refreshed. We're going back to Tokyo. I couldn't sleep at all. I'm so sleepy.
Here. Lean on me.
What?
We're no longer just a boss and a subordinate. You can lean on me when we're not in our office. Just like I did last night.
Jeez. Well, when you tell me something like that, it makes me feel that I shouldn't be sleeping, you know?
Oh.
I'm not sure if there really was a parlor ghost or not. The possibility of it being around made Aragaki-san and I go out. Maybe there really was a parlor ghost after all.
My classmate, Aoi Serizawa, looks like a gyaru. But unlike gyaru who mingle with others, Serizawa-san is a solitary gyaru. The reason for this was the recent interclass drama performance. Our class was supposed to put on Beauty and the Beast, but on the morning of the performance, the girl who was supposed to play the main character Beauty broke her leg.
Are you sure she was taken to the hospital? What? The understudy? Who will take over her role now? Does anyone remember the lines?
It's not the amount of lines you can remember now. Almost everyone's out. It was Serizawa-san who raised her hand then.
I can do it. What? Serizawa-san, you hardly even participated in practice.
Can you really do it? Serizawa-san! Serizawa-san certainly didn't participate in much of the practice. I only remember that she participated in the most recent rehearsal. But Serizawa-san pulled it off as a substitute, performing lines and movements perfectly. Moreover, our class won, and Serizawa-san even won the Best Actress award. Serizawa-san! She's amazing! She's not just a gyaru. The one person who didn't think well of her was the Beauty who was supposed to be the star of the show.
You're too creepy to have memorized the lines and movements. Only a person who was planning to take over the role from the beginning can do it. I got hurt because of her.
In the blink of an eye, Serizawa-san was made to look like the bad girl. So much so that I don't know how it happened. Serizawa-san, who saved the class, became the hated one. Hey, if you don't finish deciding on the committee for later in the term, you can't go home. Is there anyone who will be on the library committee with Serizawa? It's a pain in the ass when I'm with Serizawa, because I get tangled up with girls all the time. Right. There's a game I want to play at home as soon as possible. It's already a pain in the ass, so I'll do it myself. Well, I'll do it. Okay, Hayashi, I'll count on you. This is how I ended up becoming the library committee with Serizawa-san. And every Friday after school when our class is in charge, we are alone in the library where not many people come, more quietly organizing the books. I heard the rest of the classmates is killing time by chatting because they have nothing to do. But Serizawa-san always rearranges the books neatly all the time. The library, which used to be a lawless place, is gradually getting organized and clean. Is Serizawa-san surprisingly serious?
Hayashi, we have a whole series of those books over there.
Oh, really? This is what I've always been wondering. Serizawa-san, you have a good memory, right? Huh? Did I say something I shouldn't?
I'm sorry.
What? Why do you apologize?
I look weird, right?
What do you mean?
I have a weird memory, you know.
How?
My memory is too good. It's kind of like I can remember a lot of things just from seeing or hearing them once. That's why it's easy for people to think I'm weird.
What? No, that's just awesome! Oh, so you memorized the lines from the play too?
Yeah.
It seems Serizawa-san had an extremely good memory since she was a child. However, because of that, she was often looked at strangely, so she kept quiet.
When I was in elementary school, I caught a glimpse of a classmate's address list once. I didn't mean to memorize it, but it got into my head. A little while later, I heard a boy in my class say the wrong address, and I corrected him by saying, "This is your address." You know, it's normal that people think I'm weird, right? Everyone was put off.
Serizawa said she started dressing up as a gyaru when she was in junior high school.
As long as I dyed my hair, laughed, and said that I don't know, things have worked out. It was easy. Surprisingly, I felt secured. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Now that I know you were going through such a hard time.
You don't think I'm weird? Don't you think I'm making a sarcastic remark?
Some people might think you're bragging for having too good memory, but all I can think of is that it's genuinely awesome. Also, you have such an amazing ability, but only had a hard time. I feel sorry for you.
You're kind, Hayashi.
One day during committee meeting, Serizawa-san and I had this conversation. Serizawa-san, can you forget things?
Oh, I heard there are some people with perfect memory who can't forget anything, but I think I'm probably losing some memory.
I see. I'm kind of relieved. It's tough not to be able to forget anything.
But I think I remember more of the bad things.
Really?
It says on a book I read a while ago, humans are more likely to remember bad information than good information. Information about food that will kill you if you eat it is more important for your survival than the location of good food. I remember the hard times rather than the fun times. The more I think I never want to go through a painful experience like that again, the less likely I forget about it.
Aoi remembers a lot more bad things than me because she has more memory capacity than me. Then, even now, I wonder how long the memory of her classmates being mean to her will remain. I got to talk a lot more in class with Serizawa-san. Serizawa-san had a good memory, and that's why she had plenty of knowledge. I liked talking with Serizawa-san. Serizawa-san seemed to enjoy it too. Hey, that princess was looking at you with a grumpy look. Huh? Why?
Because you were talking to Serizawa, right? You're going to get in trouble with the girls, aren't you?
That's fine. If you can't help but want to do something to someone you don't like, you can do it to me. But I'm sure the memories of harassing people and having fun with them will stay within you even when you become an adult. You'll just have to live with the dark past when you were scum for the rest of your lives. Akira, you're brave enough to say such a thing. Well, I'm an idiot, so I'll forget about this after a while after I graduate from high school. What? And you're going to forget that we're friends? Well, that's the law of nature, I guess.
I'll never let you forget me. I'll be giving a speech at your funeral as a friend's representative.
Sometime later, some of the girls in my class started talking to Serizawa-san, but Serizawa-san doesn't talk to them. As usual, if I don't talk to her, she's alone. Your classmates are now talking to you, but you don't seem to interact with them. Aren't you chilly, Serizawa-san?
I don't get a good impression from people who change their attitude with a little gossip, you know?
But why don't you think positively that they realized that they had to change?
You'll no longer pay attention to me if I start talking to other classmates. I don't want that.
But then you're only going to be with me forever. What? That's...
When I'm with you, my head is full of fun things. Hey, Hayashi. Give me a lot of fun memories to forget all the bad things.
Huh?
What? What's going on?
I was too surprised to stand still.
What?
Serizawa-san? No. It wasn't easy to hang out with Aoi. She remembers every line I said at what time and at what minute. The mistakes I wish I could forget. The lame appearance, Aoi will never forget.
Are you ready for an interview?
What? Oh, yes.
How long have you been married?
This is our 5th year.
Are there any fights you've had that you'll never forget?
A fight I'll never forget.
I remember everything well. There's no quarrel I've forgotten. But I also remember all the happy days.
Aoi says, I will never forget my high school days. There were some bad times, but that was the beginning of the happiness that led to the present.
I'm AnyMind Japan. Only several days into joining this company and I'm already having a hard time. I've caught the eye of the CEO's son.
Mijo-san, would you like to go out for dinner with me tonight?
Could you please refrain from asking me out for personal reasons during work hours?
Then, could you spare me some time to talk after work?
I'm afraid I don't have time. I have an urgent matter to attend to today.
Then how about tomorrow?
I have an urgent matter tomorrow as well.
Then the day after?
I have another urgent matter the day after tomorrow.
Managing Director, I have something I would like to discuss with you about tomorrow's meeting.
I understand. I will be with you shortly.
What a pain in the neck! That guy is Akira Takane-san, a rich son of a respected family. He's the next in line for the CEO position, and currently the managing director. I understand this is a really sweet deal for me, but I'm not interested in it. That's because... I made it! Watching the show on live is awesome! I've already decided to dedicate everything to anime and manga. Wow, everyone is priceless just as usual. I'm so blessed to be born into this world. I'm so happy to be alive. To be honest, I have no interest in men in the three-dimensional world. Admiring handsome male characters from animes and mangas, watching them grow and seeing them lead their lives, this is my definition of happiness. Frankly speaking, I have zero time to spare for guys in reality. The following day after work. If I dash home, I'll make it on time to watch my favorite anime live!
Nijo-san.
Oh god, he's back again.
I happened to hear from someone in the company that you like this anime character, Nijo-san. This is something I got a hold of by chance, but...
That's Oka-san from Neko Stories! That's my all-time favorite character!
if you would like, you could keep it.
Are you sure? Thank you so much! This makes me so happy! I was in a rush to head home, and I was too excited to see my favorite character dangled before my eyes. I couldn't think straight, and I accepted the gift that the managing director Takane had offered me. But that was a big mistake.
I was happy when you were so pleased the other day that I tried collecting these for you.
What? What are you planning to do with all of this?
Isn't it clear? There are presents for you, Nijo-san.
But I can't accept this many.
I collected them for you, Nijo-san, so please don't hesitate. Or could it be that you don't really like this character that much?
Wait a moment. How much is the total cost for all of this? I can see a box of a special edition figure peeking out. And overall, they're not the type of goods you can just buy at some ordinary store, right?
If you won't accept them, Nijo-san, I wonder what I should do with it all.
Managing Director Takane,
Yes?
I'll buy everything. And please, never do this kind of thing ever again.
Why not?
Character goods are the same as living creatures like dogs or cats. Buying them as a gift for someone, but ready to throw them away if the person doesn't want them? There's a limit to just how irresponsible you can be. Don't buy them if you don't have any intentions to treasure them. Also, for geeks, spending your own money on your favorite character is a way to express your love for them. It's meaningless if you use someone else's money. Spending the money I earn through work on my favorite character? That is the very reason I work! I'll pay you back later for the amount I still owe you. Goodbye. Jeez, that's so typical of rich guys.
Aoi Nijo-san, that was electrifying. She's amazing just as I thought.
But no matter how much you love someone, there will be an end someday. Oka-san! That's the last episode of Neko Stories, a spin-off about his life 50 years after the timeline of the original work. Oka-san's life came to an end at the age of 77. It's too soon! The plot development is too fast and he dies too soon! The following day, she looks terrible. Did she get her heart broken?
Nijo-san, are you okay?
Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. My apologies.
The managing director wants you in his office.
I don't want to.
Even if you tell me that, I can't really do anything about it.
I really don't want to see Managing Director Takane. Not now. Well, I guess it can't be helped. It's work. I need to do this so I can keep living with my favorite characters. This is Nijo. Did you ask for me?
Please enter.
Excuse me. Wow! Wow!
How do I look? I think I look quite good, even if I do say so myself.
Managing Director! What on earth are you doing?
I'm wearing a cosplay. Can't you tell?
For what?
In last night's episode, Oka-san passed away of old age, so I thought that you'd be suffering from the loss today.
You prepared a cosplay of such high quality just for me? What are are you trying to get out of this?
Nope, it's a cosplay I actually prepared for myself. So that I can enjoy watching you get all excited to see me, and take it all in for myself.
Excited? Absolutely not! I totally am, though. My heart's still wounded from that shocking scene of Okasan ascending to heaven. Seeing this version of Okasan is seeping into my wounded heart way more than expected. I didn't think that Okasan's cosplay would look so exceptionally good on Managing Director Takane. I had such little interest in guys in real life that I never really took a close look at his face. But I have to admit, he's a naturally good-looking guy. Is he what people would commonly refer to as a hottie?
What do you think? Guys in real life aren't all that bad either, right? I could say all sorts of lines, and do all sorts of things for you while wearing this, Nijo-san.
No way! All he did was put on a wig? He's not wearing any makeup? He looks like Okasan! What a miracle! I can't believe it!
If you go out with me, I can dress up as your one and only Okasan, Nijo-san.
No! Snap out of it! He may look like Okasan's character, but he's not the real Okasan! I should get that! But I just can't get myself to 100% deny that the managing director in front of me isn't Okasan! Why though? How can someone who doesn't seem to even know the anime look so much like Okasan?
So, what do you say?
Why me? There must be plenty of women out there who are more suitable for you, managing director.
I understand how excited you feel to see your favorite character, Nijo-san. You're actually the splitting image of my favorite character too, Nijo-san. Your personality and everything included.
Huh?
Did you just think that I'm creepy?
No, I was just a little surprised. That you have a favorite character too, managing director.
Just like the world of anime and manga has its advantages, the reality has its advantages as well. But if you meet an anime character in real life, it's irresistible.
That's true. By the way, who's this character that looks like me?
It's just a character in a computer game, so I doubt that you know her, Nijo-san.
Oh, really? It makes me wonder, though. Especially when you stay so ambiguous about it.
Well then, could I have your response?
Uh-huh. About what?
I like you, Nijo-san. Please go out with me. I actually wanted to tell you how I feel over dinner, or at least somewhere we can talk without being disturbed, but...
I'm getting hugged by Okasan right now.
Cosplay is the best! Well, it's only natural that I look like Okasan from Neko stories because he's modeled after me. I'm so lucky that the girl I like is a huge fan of Okasan. Back in time, I wasn't really into the idea of having an anime character modeled after me. But right now I feel like I should thank the author for coming up with the idea.
I had decided to live in the world of anime and manga. However, it's impossible to reject a real guy that looks exactly like my favorite anime character. I mean, watching my favorite character laugh right before my eyes is awesome. I'm so grateful. I accept. But please stop wearing that cosplay at work. If I can't stay focused at work, I won't be able to make it home on time to watch anime TV shows at night in real time.
Okay, I'll leave it for when it's just the two of us.
By the way, I found out the other day that Managing Director Takane's favorite character is from an adult PC game created by a friend of mine. On top of that, I even discovered that my friend had modeled the character after me without my permission. I would like to report about the incident of how I couldn't help but send Manager Director Takane flying.